Hi there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa and today I want to be talking to you about my word of the year. I'm going to be covering a few things, my word of the year and why I've chosen it, why my word last year did absolutely nothing for me, but the previous year did really well. And I'm also going to be giving you a little process video of how I've created this book. It's an upcycled book and I'm going to tell you why I've made it as well. So let's start off with my word of the year. Do you know what word of the year is? I always think everybody has one, but I don't think everybody does. So let me know if it's something that you have. And by the way, I'm creating a lot more over on Instagram right now. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm Lollipop Box Club, which is where you will find all my creative stuff. I do have a personal account as well, which is the Funky Fairy, and that's all my home life type thing as well, if you wanted to go and follow me over there. But word of the year is basically, I feel it's a word or sometimes a few words that I choose, and I choose to try and focus on them throughout the year to help me achieve, help me be a better person, an easier life, a better life. And every now and then I really focus on them. If I go back to the word that really did well for me, that was 2018, and that was simplify. I felt my world was all over the place. I was very stressed out, incredibly busy, and it quite often just got all too much for me. And so by choosing the word simplify, every now and then I would just kind of sit back and actually think, right, what can I do to make my life easier? And sometimes it might have just been, I don't need to do a great big gourmet meal for dinner tonight. Everyone's happy with a baked potato or beans on toast. And just every now and then it almost gave me a bit of a reality check. And like with work, sometimes it just all became too much. You think, right, my word is simplify. I made some lists. And then it all just became quite easy again and manageable. And it was just almost like I said, giving me a bit of a reality check, making me sit back, breathe, and think, how can I simplify this and make things easier for me? That word did so well for me that year. Last year, I chose grow. I wanted to grow in all different areas of my life. I wanted to grow my business. I wanted to grow my YouTube channel, my Instagram account. I also wanted to grow in terms of prepare for when I'm older, sort my finances out, sort insurances out, pensions, all that kind of thing. I haven't done anything. It's just been an absolute crap year, to be honest. Not crap as in bad things have happened, but it's just nothing. I don't feel I've actually benefited anything in the year. It's just been a bit of a nothing year, to be honest. So it really didn't do anything for me. But then I feel that, okay, I've given my word grow, but apart from keep trying to do things, it's not, I don't know. I couldn't think, like with the simplify, I couldn't think, right, how can I make this easier for me? It just did nothing for me, and I didn't feel like I had a word that I could easily action, like simplify. So this year, I am choosing the word push. I've never had the word push before. I've been doing these words of the years for about 10 years now. And the word push, I need to be pushed in many areas of my life. Like I said, last year was really stagnant. There's so many things that I wanted to do and I didn't do them. And a lot of the time it's because I'm really busy. But I've already feel that this word is already doing really well for me. I hold myself back a lot down to lack of self-confidence. And this word, I really want to push me. And even when I'm feeling not confident to do something, for example, working with people to collaborate with in my business. Collaborating is a really good way of growing your business, but also I feel it's connecting, networking with other people. Having your own business can be a lonely life sometimes, so if you can connect and work with other people, it's such a fun thing to do, to build on relationships and develop friendships as well. So I really want to focus on collaborating, plus when you collaborate with somebody, you're passing the business almost onto them as well, which is a really nice feeling. So I already collaborate with a lot of amazing women like Mrs. Brimbles, Emily from Skull and Crossbun Stamps, obviously Jennifer from Happy Scatter, and obviously from me selling their products, they make money out of it too. So it has a knock-on effect. So again, with me collaborating with other people, they benefit from it as well. But I get really nervous about approaching people, and it holds me back a lot, and I get, I don't know, really nervous. But this year I've actually really been working on that, and I've been contacting people, and really, I always say I'm putting my big girl's pants on and actually sending out messages, sending out emails, because I'm always worried that people aren't going to want to do the collaborations with me, and then I'm just going to feel really naff. But no, I've decided, no, I'm going to put myself out there and start contacting people, and I've been doing that, and it's actually going really well. So I'm really proud of myself for that. That's already a big push in the right direction. So that's my word of the year. I decided then I wanted to make myself a journal, so that every time I do push myself, I'm going to document it in my book, and hopefully that will be maybe 1 page every week or so. I've already done a lot this week. This week has been amazing. I've done so much, so I really want to get some journaling in that book, and I thought it would be a really good fun thing to share with you as well. So let me know if that excites you, if you would like to see me working in my art journal. But talking about the process now of making the art journal, I've actually made a few of them over the years. Here is one. When did I start this one? This was, I think maybe 2012, something like that. I haven't actually got a date. Might have even been later than that. But it started off as a really old book that I've picked up in a charity store, and I've turned it into an art journal. And then you can just get really creative, because something that I have not achieved very much lately is a lot of creative time. I do it for the business, but it's really quick, but it's not actually me relaxing and really enjoying that time. And I really miss doing that. But a creative journal, an art journal, is really good for that, because you can just kind of like create in layers and just grab a few minutes here and there. So that's something I would really like to achieve more. I'm just showing you a few of these pages from my really old book. You get really arty. It's really fun. So that's what I'm planning to do. That was the last page I did this year. I wanted to show you this one as well. Holly made me this for my 40th birthday. She did exactly the same, and she's made it 40 things that she loves about me. I should read that actually. Number 3, you're so lucky to have a mind as creative as it is. I truly admire your creativity. Number 4, you're a great teacher. I have learnt a lot from you. Ah, that's so cute. So that's doing an upcycled book. All you need is, I've got a couple here to show you that I picked up in charity shops, an old book. I love these ones with the kind of like rough board, hardboard backed books. Take a look though, because some of them, like this one, is shiny. That's not going to work quite so well. You want a nice matte page. Here's another quite a good one. But you want something that you can easily glue and paint to. I've picked up this one here. This is what it originally looked like. It's from Tiger and is £2. Loads and loads of pages inside. They're lovely and matte. Ooh. And they're just blank. And I'm going to show you how I turned this into an art journal. So really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel if you are new. I really can't tell you how excited I am to be finally starting this project. So I've got my book here, and I've already done a few of the pages, but basically what you need to do, you need to go in and remove a lot of the pages, because if you leave them all in, you need to add bits and pieces, embellishments and stuff like that. Obviously not great big things, but some things. You're going to end up with a book really bulked out and it's not going to close, so that's not going to do. So you need to tear out some of the pages. So just go through, tear out some of the middle pages. I always keep the pages because they're really handy to use on other projects. So just go on in and tear a few out. And then what you end up having, you glue them together with the Mod Podge. I will link up this below. Really handy, this stuff. I use this a lot on projects because it's really good for like decoupage and things like that. And what you want to do then is glue a few of the pages together. So pop down the Mod Podge onto your page like this, and this will then stick it together. And you can do this, like I said, on ready books as well, if you're using a book that's a proper book like this kind of thing. Again, you can tear out some pages and stick them together as well, and that sticks together nicely. It just makes it nice and thick then. Some of my pages I've stuck quite a few together, like this one. These are really solid, as you can see. Doesn't matter about the bits because you're going to end up with so many paints and bits and pieces anyway, but you want them to be able to take the paint, whereas again, if you've just got one flimsy page, it's going to just become heavy. It's just not going to take very well. So 2 or 3 pages stuck together will work really, really well. And you go through the book. It takes a little bit of time. I've done it before where I've just done a few pages at a time and worked on them, and then another time stuck a few more together. I haven't always prepared the book all in one go, so don't worry about that too much, because like I said, it is quite time consuming. And then stick them together like that, and then you end up with just a few pages rather than absolutely loads and loads. And then you are left with a book. You can see there how some of the pages are missing, and you've got some good chunky pages there ready to take your paint, your mixed media, your moulding paste, whatever it is you want to use. Now I want to use my book for my word of the year, so I'm going to decorate. I just want to decorate the front bottom right hand corner here, and I'm going to have the words, the letters there. So I've got my stencil here, and I'm going to add some paint to this, and I'm just going to smear this on. Really, really hold the stencil in place here. I accidentally removed it, but I think I might actually leave it like that for the time being. Something that I am going to do, I'm going to press that like that as well. There, I like that. Should we have a little bit on the top? There. I'm just going to leave it like that to dry, clean off my stencil, and then I can start working on the lettering. It's all about creating layers with this type of thing. It's not something that's really quick. It's something that takes time, but enjoy each step. Let it dry, let it do what it needs to do, because it will be worth it in the end. You just need to keep coming back to it. Drying, I'm actually going to take the stamp from the kit. I will link up the kit below, by the way, and also the unboxing video. And I am going to paint the stamp in white. Just going over carefully. I don't want it too overloaded with paint. And I'm going to press that down on my book. Something else that I'm needing to push myself with, I've been wanting to do online craft classes for so long now, and I'm finally pushing myself, and I'm going to be starting them up this month, so keep a lookout online, and I will be announcing those very soon. Leave a comment below, let me know if you would be interested in online craft classes. Right, that's nice and dry, and you may just be able to see there's some really good textures there. I've taken these alphabet chipboard alphas, and I'm going to be using these, but I want a little bit of something behind. I'm going to pop some of the paper here from the January Follow Your Heart kit underneath, and I think I may add a bit of vellum as well. So I'm just trimming this down. I will be talking about my word of the year shortly, or do I just have that? No, I would like some of this on. Let's trim that down as well. And then maybe the vellum. How do I do the vellum underneath? So I'm going to enjoy creating lots of layers here and just experimenting. I don't have a plan, so I'm just making it up as I go along and just seeing what looks and feels right. Going back to my word of the year though, push. I just want it to be a reminder for me. Sometimes if I'm holding myself back, if I'm feeling doubtful, just to push myself and remind myself that it's okay. Even if things don't work out, it's okay, but try them. Send an email, make a telephone call, do that one thing that I'm sort of wanting to do but I'm holding myself back from doing. I need that reminder when it comes to my crafting life as well. Creating, scrapbooking, journaling, all this just gives me so much joy, and I don't always make it a priority. I'm sure you know that feeling as well, but it gets to the bottom of my list and often stays there. But I do need a reminder of how much I enjoy it and how much it means to me, and often I think I'm a better person for actually giving myself that time as well. So I do need that little bit of push, that little reminder to remind myself, yes, it is okay to take 5-10 minutes, even an hour out sometimes, and I need that push to remind myself that I can do that, and also that I will feel better for it too. Everything I'm using here is from this month's Lollipop Box Club kit. I also wanted to say that Geraldine Jayne, I'm collaborating with Geraldine this month, so look out for her video. She's going to be doing a project about her word of the year, and she's hoping to get that up this week on Wednesday. I will leave the link below for you. Right, I am now, everything should be nicely stuck on. I've got this file and I just want to file the artwork off of the alphabets. Do you know, I was going to paint it, but actually it's coming off white underneath and I really like that. I think I might add a little bit of paint, but I'm liking this a lot. If you haven't got a craft file, obviously just using any old nail file will do. This is just from a basic grey set absolutely years ago. My favourite colour is teal, so I'm going to take some of this Kaiser colour, just a little bit, not properly. I might even, when that's dry, file some of that off too. I think that would look quite nice. Just found some flat back pearls and I'm going to dot a few of these around as well. I think these will look really fun on here. I like just finding bits and pieces that I've got laying around when I'm doing projects like this and seeing what I can add. I always like to try and add things in 3. It's kind of like my happy number when I'm creating. So I'm just going round and I've just found this mixed bag of flat backs here and I'm just adding a few here and there, just various bits left over from other projects. Now this is one of those times, you know, when you dig deep into your scrapbooking stash. I've just found some of these. Do you know, this is from when I designed for Fancy Pants, which if I remember right was 2011. I might be wrong, I'm sure it was 2011, so that's a very long time ago. But I've still got all this. I got sent so much stuff when I worked for them and I've still got so much left. And it's just really fun every now and then just to go back in. Now I would love this to, I thought it was on a thicker piece. I want something to hang off there. I don't think this is going to work. Let me see. What I would like is for the pom-pom edge to hang off the end, but there's not enough of this trim to attach to the page underneath and see through. So what I'm going to do, I've trimmed this off from one of the papers of the kit, and I'm going to trim this down to the actual size of the paper. I'm going to staple that to the edge and stick that inside, and that should work nicely. Now, also in the January Follow Your Heart kit, you've got some pink staples. So I've taken out my original silver staples, popped in the pink, and these will go perfect. And then to make this work, all I'm doing is stapling on the trim using the pink staples. And then I can just stick this to the first page here
And I've got a little pom-pom trim. I'm really pleased with that. Looks really cute. I might add just a little bit more paint here and there, just on the cover. And I think I'm nearly done. Just a little bit. Just a tiny amount. I'd always rather have to add a little bit more than think, oh no, I've put too much on there. I need a bit more glue on that. Because obviously once it's on there, you can't really remove it. Just going to use the file again there. And I might add just a little bit of pink. Actually, I might go with yellow. And again, just a little bit here and there, but not too much. And I think I will do the same with some pink. And that is my finished journal. I'm really pleased with that. All ready for me to create in for this year. I love that pom-pom tassel. I'm so pleased with how that turned out.
So what do you think? I think it's really cool. I am so pleased. I love getting painty fingers, and like I said earlier on in the video, I haven't done it for so long and I've really missed it. So I'm really looking forward to creating lots of very arty videos for you. Let me know if you're looking forward to that too. Thank you so much. I also wanted to let you know that I am going to be doing a lot more on my Instagram channel. I know I mentioned that before, so do head over to my Instagram channel, as there's going to be lots of little mini videos over there for you as well. The account is Lollipop Box Club, so it's nice and easy for you to go and find. The link is below as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave me a comment. Let me know, are you doing a word of the year? And if so, what is it? I'd love to know. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.